Hello, welcome to Hot in the Kitchen with me, Romeo. Finally, after months, days, and hours of procrastination and struggles, I have officially raised the curtain on my cooking video blog post on YouTube. Preparing for it wasn't easy. Decisions had to be made first on the following: name of cooking blog site, image for blog site, videotaping equipment, lighting, camera angles, highlighting only the food, and first dish to showcase as a video blog post. The name of the cooking blog site finally came into being when a very good friend, CA, suggested that Romeo, Hut, and Kitchen would be great blog tags. Creating the cooking blog site was a challenge, since the obvious choice was my kitchen. Making it immaculately clean and clutterless was such an arduous task. But I did it, grumbling in the process. I jazzed up the scene by setting up the table and added lit candles. And then I took several pictures, sharing the best with friends. When friends saw the picture of the kitchen, they admired its mint condition but asked where the clutter went. I told them that the clutter was moved to the other end of the room. They were amused. However, had I taken a bird's eye view picture of the entire kitchen to share with them, they would have been aghast to see such a striking contrast. What I used to videotape was my iPhone 6 Plus. Availability of a tripod was a great help. However, I struggled with firmly attaching my iPhone to it, having no iPhone tripod mount to use. Rubber bands did the trick, but became too cumbersome when attaching, detaching, or setting the iPhone up correctly. I did spend one whole afternoon crafting a crude iPhone tripod mount in my garage and was happy with it. However, my pleasure with the outcome was fleeting, since I decided to purchase a ready made in China tripod mount right that evening anyway. I used to do both macro and micro photography, having a camera, Nikon Nikkormat, years ago, so I had some knowledge as to lighting and camera angles. Sources of light included daylight coming through the kitchen window, incandescent light coming from hanging lamp above my kitchenette table, LED light coming from a retractable desk lamp, LED light from a portable corded lamp, LED light from a portable rechargeable magnetic stick, and incandescent light from overhead gas stove vent. So, one would think that I had all the light sources to work with, right? But it took several tries in positioning them for the desired lighting without having the cooking heat and hot vapors short circuiting them. Besides, I had to have ample space to do the cooking itself without them getting in the way. Using iPhone to take videos was very convenient, especially with the already available ready made in China tripod mount. However, finding a way to take videos of the cooking itself was a different animal altogether. I had to be very careful not to get my iPhone too close to the cooking pot or wok, and especially the stove flames. Other than my voice and hands, it was, and still is, never my intention to include a view of myself explaining or describing the dish. Hence, no sight of my face in my video or videos, and I was glad that my discerning friend, CA, thought that doing so was a great thing. To her, watching a person explaining the dish is too cliche now. Having what I thought was the right setting and videotaping equipment, choosing the first dish was interesting. I tried videotaping a dessert, but I had to scrap it since I forgot to turn back on my iPhone when it was time to resume taping. I missed taping an important step, and I flubbed the narration. Listed second on my cooking repertoire, I chose mung beans recipe. First of all, it was one of the two dishes that I decided to cook to take to a dinner party with friends. So, why not videotape it while whipping it up, right? Luckily, with everything falling into place, lighting, camera angles, taping, dubbing, iMovie editing, and votes of confidence from dinner friends who loved the dish, the video was close to perfect. So, the premiere dish posted on YouTube on October 4th, 2019 was Mung Beans Soup. Now, I don't claim to be a chef. I am a retiree who now has the time and capability to cook and videotape comfort foods that I like. My recipes are based on the availability of ingredients and the ease in creating the dishes. It is my hope that some viewers might find my cooking demonstrations to be instructive and ultimately inspiring, such that they'll replicate the dish and end up liking it too. So, where do I go from here? Should I videotape more recipes? Should I take cooking courses? Should I get more expensive and elaborate pieces of videotaping and lighting equipment? Should I get the more sophisticated movie and dubbing apps? Should I work on promoting my vlogs? How could I encourage viewers to click on like? How could I entice them to subscribe to my vlog? To quote the favorite phrase of an erstwhile CEO and president of the hospital I retired from, more to come. Note: please check in description below for my new recipe vlogs. Thank you, and this is Romeo.